Greetings. I just want to give you a quick update as to how we see the next 4 to 5 months panning out. The first thing is to recognise that we've all been affected by the COVID-19 crisis. A few people have, by and large, quite enjoyed a slowing down and a simpler lifestyle, whilst I believe many have struggled on so many different levels. Everyone's experience has been different. And for all of us, it's going to take some time to readjust to life post-COVID-19. No doubt some of you will be wanting everything to return back to normal as soon as possible, to go back to the way things were before. And others will be anxious to head off into the future to meet new challenges head on. But as a leadership team, we believe that these coming few months would be best used as a season of reflection. The world has changed. This crisis has changed us. We're all doing things differently than we did before. We can't go back, but what does the future look like? We want to encourage you to take some time out as individuals, couples and families to pray and ask yourselves some questions. What are you thankful for? What are you missing or longing for? What have you learned? What have you gained and want to keep? What have you lost and don't want back? What have you lost and you do want back? What will you do differently as a result? What is God calling you to do in this coming season? There are some resources linked to this video for you to use as tools to work through these very questions. Time taken in reflection is not wasted. It is needed if we are to learn the lessons that God wants to teach us in this season. Many people are just exhausted and need to rest and recover. In the coming months, don't be hard on yourselves. Allow some space to be restored. Others of you may have energy to burn and want to get on with life. If that's you, I would encourage you to look around and see if there are others you can help. This is when being family is so powerful. We're in this together. Sometimes we need to help carry one another's burdens, and sometimes we need the courage to ask for help. This same approach will be reflected in our church life together. When we're allowed to open more fully, we're not going to be charging off down this road at full speed. We appreciate that many of you have been fantastic over the past year, putting in a lot of hard work. Some to keep our services going and some working behind the scenes. Just thank you so much for all of that. But you need to take some rest. Over the last 12 months, people's availability has been brilliant, probably because no one's been able to go anywhere. But we anticipate that when summer arrives, many of you will want to travel to see friends and family and take a much needed holiday. This probably means we'll be running on a much reduced number of volunteers over this period. On top of this, I'm having my long delayed sabbatical from May to July and won't be around to lead the team. Although I'm confident that Andy and the others will do just great without me. So as we've already indicated, we'll start meeting back at the church on the 18th of April. But that will still be with the pre-recorded services that will continue online. And the face mask wearing, the social distancing and the non-singing restrictions will all still apply. From then until the 25th of June, we may introduce some live elements into the services if it can be done easily. We will also be hoping to start training a live stream team for when we do open up more fully. Then on the 25th of June, assuming the restrictions are lifted, we'll be back in the building with live services, with limited live streaming at this point, so that those who, for whatever reason, can't join us can watch in. We anticipate a quiet return, as some people will still be reticent about coming into a large gathering. Others will be away visiting or on holiday. And perhaps others will just have got out of the habit of coming to worship together, and others may want to watch from home. I keep reminding myself of the picture I believe God gave me of a forest fire. After a forest fire is swept through an area, it leaves what looks to be a desolate wasteland. But over time, green shoots appear and vibrant growth takes over. I honestly believe that in God's timing, we will see this vibrant growth again within BCC. But there will be what appears to be a devastation period that we must work through, where there is rest and germination before we begin to see the new fruit appear. One of the first things we want to do when we begin to rebuild in September is to hold our first 24/7 prayer week in the prayer room. Prayer is key. So please keep on praying. Keep resting in Jesus, because he is our hope, our strength, and our future. God bless you.